Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Jurassic World Evolution. So, we just unlocked in the last episode the island Isla Muerta, which means Island of Death. So we're probably going to head over there in just a second.
Hungry dinosaurs in your park. Use a ranger team to resupply
Resupplying feeders, okay. Well, we'll go ahead and get that taken care of. And I want to head off to the next island really quickly. Is there any more research we can do? Yes. Actually, let's go ahead and get that done really quick. Let's finish off the research here on this island, and then we'll head on over to Isla Muerta and begin over there. Okay, so that feeder needs resupply. We have 3 Triceratops, 3 Struthiomimus here. We have 2 Ceratosaurus here, and 3 Edmontosaurs on this side. Okay, how much longer for this research? 2 minutes, and we'll need to get the electrified light steel. Alright, and building upgrades. Well, actually, that's a lot of research, I think, so we'll go ahead and continue researching them, but I think we'll go ahead and move on. I was going to wait, but if it's going to take us that long, we can go ahead and go to the second island, and we'll continue researching over there. So no worries about that. We'll go ahead and do that. To show everyone the next island, which you may have already have seen if you have the game. Let's see. I hit the wrong button. That's good. But let's head over to Isla Muerta. So this island is an interesting one. It's very slopey. Or is slopey a word? It's very slanted, I guess you could say, with hills. It has the beach, and then the rest of it is just sort of an incline up and around. So there's some areas that are flat.
As if prehistoric creatures weren't enough to contend with, on this next island, Isla Muerta, you may have some meteorological events. You know, storms, extreme weather, that kind of thing from time to time.
Alrighty.
As you can see, the weather on this island can be a little temperamental. First thing you're going to want to do is fix any damage this storm has caused. You should use a ranger team to get the park operational again. Oh, and don't forget to close any emergency shelters when it's safe to do so. Guests won't spend their hard-earned dollars huddled in a bunker underground, will they?
That must have been quite the storm. And it seems that bad weather is often a precursor to bad behavior from the dinosaurs. If you believe that everything is connected, the so-called butterfly effect, and I do believe it, by the way, then one small change is all it takes to create a series of toppling dominoes leading to rampaging dinosaurs. And they don't make a butterfly net big enough to stop them.
Okie doke. So, the first thing I want to do is go ahead and get in some dinosaurs. And in this case, let's do a Ceratosaurus right off the bat. That way we can get a little bit of money. We're going to apply the Savannah patterning to it. Alright, so there you go. And then in this cage, we'll go ahead and get some Triceratops. Come on. Can I get one more? Yes, and I need a ground herbivore feeder. Thank you. And now we have just enough money left to buy us and we're going to go ahead and do the fossil center. So let's see here. Where do I want to put it? So I want to put the guests over here, and I'm thinking somewhere over in here could be like our little research area. So I think I'm going to tuck it kind of back here. So put one right there. Right, okay. Good to go so far. Sort of pull this out and angle it just a little bit. Can we sort of bend it over? Bend it in. There we go. Do we have enough? I think we do have enough for a little substation. Okay. So that should be good and set up. And as soon as we get the animals released, we should be set to go. Alrighty. So welcome to Isla Muerta. It is the second island. And see what I mean? This whole place is practically slopes. Just just slopes all over the place. And then there's some areas that are flat, but most of it is just hills, rolling hills everywhere. Which is fine, except it makes building constraints a little bit aggravating. Let's see, how far along are you? Almost halfway. You're ready to release now, so we'll go ahead and release this Triceratops and get you a friend as well. And let's go ahead and get our first contract. Let's go with the, there we go, Science Division.
Word is that a new contract
Expedition Center to unearth a small herbivore. We will, as soon as we get the money, to get a Expedition Center as well. So we got our research, no, Fossil Center, there we go, tucked away over here. And we have our Ranger Station, so we need the Research Station and the Expedition Center and an ACU Center. Unfortunately, they all cost $400,000, so that's going to take just a minute to get it done. But starting off with a Ceratosaurus should kick us off pretty good. How are you? You're doing good, doing good. Alright. Let me see here. Oh, we already have some people. Huh. Coming from the Fossil Center. Which makes sense. I mean, if I went to a dinosaur park, not only would I want to see the dinosaurs, but I'd also want to see back behind the scenes as well. But that may just be me. But I think it would be fun. So I think I'll put the Exposition Center right here, and then the Research Center here. And the ACU Center, that is a interesting question of where to put it. Probably not up here, because that is kind of far away from the cages. I don't know quite yet. I guess I could put it over here somewhere. Okay, are you ready? Almost. Almost there. It would be cool if they had, which, paleontologically speaking, it's hard to understand if a behavior truly happened in such a way, but we used to have, or well, I guess they still do, but the idea of Triceratops butting heads against each other, sort of interspecies combat, that would be interesting, but I'd have to check the latest ideas about whether or not they still think they do. Alright, so here is the Savannah Skin Pattern Ceratosaur. And this ought to give the money a good boost that we're getting into the park, and its rating. There we go. Alright. Let's see what that did. Got us up a little bit. Okie doke. And I think, do we already have, let's see. Yes, I do have some things I can sell, which got us a little bit closer, but not quite enough to get what I needed. But we can go ahead and sort of expand these areas just a little bit. So I'm going to take, and right here, I'm going to come down just a smidgen, because I like to give the dinosaurs just a little bit more room than they have currently. Also, probably will help keep the Ceratosaur relatively contented, I think. If it has just a little bit more space. How are you? Forest is good, grassland's good. Now we'll take and give the Triceratops, because I'm probably going to put more in this cage than just Triceratops. I want to go ahead and give them just a little bit more space. Probably Struthies, honestly. Struthiomimus is probably what I'm going to put in there. Oh, there's a fence. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's see. And that's a little bit of a strange shape. But we might can fit in another cage right there, so I think it'd be fine. Alright, so we're close, but not quite for the Expedition Center. But we did go up just a little bit. Excuse me. Do I want to go ahead and replace the pathing? I don't know, let's see. So this is normal pathing. This is fancy path. The thing is, I don't like this fancy path that much, but I believe it helps their transportation need. Because this is a cheap path. So, should I guess we could go ahead and replace the pathing and have that ready to go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Alright. Get all this down. I was counting each time, counting the path, but then again, the paths have a very interesting... Did I miss anything? Yes, I missed one there. I do think that I am... Yeah, there's one. Okay, I think that should be all. I think. Alright. So I want up here to be the guest area. Ooh, I don't want to replace that there. Thank you. So I was thinking, if I took the path and sort of spread it out like this, and then at the very end up here, we'll put a hotel, but I don't have enough yet for a hotel. But we can go ahead and start putting some things down for the guests. So we have this nice little... Oh, that's going to be on the hill. Yeah, maybe should I put it here? Maybe not. I'll think about it. Let's... Ooh. Uh-oh. Misclick. I think we'll need to think about where to actually put it. Maybe out here would be better, where it's relatively flat. I'm not entirely sure yet. Because if you think about it, right here, that's just a little bit too much of a hill. We could run a monorail, but then again, I don't know. Should we put it out there? Because we could take the monorail and continue it around the island and sort of down here. It's a thought. Anyway, okay, so we have enough money. We need the Expedition Center, so we'll put the Expedition Center out here. Sort of like, can we sort of angle it? Yes, right there. Alright, and we'll get the normal pathing. Voila. I think it's a good idea to probably have the Expedition Center right beside the Fossil Center. Now, in the game, it doesn't matter, but logistically, to me, it would make sense. So you could have a shipment and take it straight into the lab over here. But that is just me. Okay. So we need to go and do an expedition for a small herbivore fossil. And what else? Let's see. Release a Sinoceratops. I'll have to unlock that on the first island, which we will have to go back and do. I don't have it yet, though. Don't have it yet. Okay, and that should have solved our problem. Alright, so we have a bunch of new areas where we can gather more species of dinosaur. Dilophosaur, Chunkingosaur, Hyungosaur, Velociraptor, more Velociraptor. Okay, so Dr. Dua is wanting a small herbivore fossil. So Crichtonsaurus, Ankylosaur, Dracorex we can do. Edmontosaur, Crichtonsaur. Let's go with Dracorex. I think that would be a good one. Okie doke. I think you're good. Oh, I never noticed. If you look closely on its back, you can see little ridges of some kind. Interesting. Okay. Alright.
Business is good, but
to sell... No, I don't think we're going to sell any. At least not right now. Maybe later. Because right now, every dinosaur we get in the park, we kind of need at the moment. Kinda. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so what I think well, we don't have the research station, we just have the fossil centers. Okay. So, they're wanting a Sinoceratops. So actually, we got this Isla Muerta set up, and it's making money. Let's head back to the first island. And we can work on unlocking some things, I think. That way we can use those unlocks on the second island. Those quotes are always interesting to read at the top. Well, some of them are quotes and some of them are just advice. And here we are, back to our very first island. Okay, so in order to unlock, in this case, the Sinoceratops, and we need to unlock the Crichtonsaurus and things like this, we just need to keep working on contracts. So let's get a contract from the entertainment to successful expeditions. We can do that. In fact, the expeditions should be on its way with Dracorex. Yes. Alright. Okay, so on this island we had... Okay. Do we need another hotel is the question. Because I want this space for dinosaurs, but we also have this space back here for dinosaurs. Okay, so the expedition is back. Sell this. Extract the Dracorex DNA. And well, let's just go all for Dracorex for the moment. Which is a type of Pachycephalosaurid dinosaur. Okay, let's look at the research. What can we, oops. Okay, so we have this. Let's go ahead and get some more of the genetics done. Okay, so we could build a monorail system, but it's really not that big a walk for this island. See, this is the question. Now, you can't fit every single species on every single island, so I know that's not going to be able to happen. But trying to think, which species would I want on this island? Because what I like to do is each island has its own personality, and I think it's interesting if you make each island have a different ecology of the dinosaur species that you allow on the island, and so we'll just have to see how that works.
I know you're
Okay,
busy.
or I mean
This
how we can
opportunity is
get it
just
to work. So
too
you
good
want a
to pass
4-star, I think we can do that. That will unlock Nublar. If we do. So what about the expedition? Less than a minute. So Sinoceratops. That was one of the ceratopsin from the movie that just came out, Fallen Kingdom. And it is a type of Asian dinosaur. An Asian ceratopsin. Feeder needs resupply. Which feeder? Alright, let's actually do that ourselves. While we're waiting for things to research, let's go to the feeder, which will be in the Ceratosaurus pen. Now, I know did I build a gate? I should have built a gate. I believe I built a gate. I'll just have to see where did I put it. Did I build a gate? Well, did I? I may not have built a gate. Okay, I did not build a gate. That is not good. But now we do, okay. I was wondering there for a minute, because sometimes, knowing me and the way my mind works, I would forget. Okay, let me in. There we go. Live bait feeder supplied as well. And I believe we just accomplished that contract. So we're getting up there. Not really quickly, but we're getting there.
My advice? Take this
release? No, we have plenty of Ceratosaurus. Thank you very much. Plenty of Ceratosaurus. Okay, let's see here. Really, it's just all about fulfilling these contracts. If we're going to unlock everything, which might take us a minute. Yeah, because we still have to unlock some of these, especially what we're aiming for is the dinosaurs most of all, but like the Innovation Center, that would be something neat to go ahead and put on one of the islands. Isla Tucano already has one, but that one's in financial ruin, so which we'll find out once we unlock it. Okay, do I want to change your paths? I changed the paths in the other one. I don't think so. Not yet. I think this is okay. Alright, are you going to eat the goat? Are you going to show everybody? Yep, and there goes the goat. Oh dear. You know, part of me is thinking, well, the carnivores need stimulation. called animal enrichment, but at the same time, you also kind of feel bad for the goat. I don't know if you've ever been around a goat, but they can be quite interesting creatures to have or to be around, and you know, feeding them to a 5-ton meat-eating dinosaur. No, well, you might consider second guessing that decision. Anyway. Okay, so we just unlocked the Dracorex genome as far as viability goes. And we do need to get up to 4 stars they want on this island. So you know what, let's build another cage. This one probably not going to be too big because Dracorex are kind of small. And we'll have this by the hotel. There we go. There we go, and done. Done. See, I'm trying to figure out what would be the best way to do this. That is always the question. What is the best way to do something? Because it's always a balance between space and the ability to create as much room for your dinosaurs as possible. And this looks really, really strange. I may have to come in and work on getting that, just, you know, trying to fix the pathing. Just a smidgen. Okay, there we go. And this needs a gate, not to repeat an incident that happened before, and it needs water. So we'll put the water down on this end here. Give them a little bit more tree coverage, I think, and then a little bit more grassland coverage, and then we can make our Dracorexes. Where is the... there it is. Need a viewing area. Okay. Might be a little bit more troubling than I thought. Okay. See, this is always the trouble. Trying to find the space to stick one of these things in. That is the question. Right here would be good if it wasn't obstructed. But it's probably the water that's obstructing it, I think. Oop, wrong thing. Can I clear that just a little bit and get you down? Terrain constraints. See, this is where it comes into play. The aggravating, the game's really, really good, but this, well, I see now why it's a terrain constraint. It's a gigantic hill. No wonder. Is there any way to... Still, well, What to do? What would be good? Let's get rid of this fence here and install one, and then what we'll do is once we have it installed, we will then build the fence around it. So, stick it right here, and we'll fill in the fence back around it. There we go. And problem solved. As soon as I connect this to it. Are you obstructed? Can we connect? Why on earth are you obstructed? Okay, thank you.
The numbers are looking great.
Sort of curve this around just a little bit. There we go. Okay, and we should be ready for Dracorexes as soon as we... oh, it's done, so we can go ahead and incubate them. Very good. Alright, so we will incubate 2. I don't remember if they have a specific number as far as that goes that they need. Okay. Contract. Science Division.
Is always on the lookout
That
for
seems
ways
like
to
that could
improve
work.
our bottom line.
Extract over here. And we'll send them back. Alright, I think that'll be it for this episode. We will continue working on both islands to upgrade and to gather some more fossils, and on this island to unlock everything that we can get. We're getting close here, and as soon as we unlock all that, we can also apply it to the next island as well. So I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Jurassic World Evolution. We will continue. Hopefully, next time we can get that Sinoceratops, we'll continue working at it to see. But I hope you have enjoyed. If you have any suggestions, as always, let me know. But I hope y'all all have a good day, and God bless. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.